Whoa. What's going on, folks? I am Jordan from Ducks Gun Chronicles, your host and guide for this waterfowl season. And let me tell you guys, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to get out there on the ducks. This topic is going to be all about the essentials for teal hunting. In previous videos, we covered the calls, we covered the decoys, and the ammo. Now we're going to be covering the essentials that you need to bring with you out there on your hunt. So, before we jump into the main topic, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got content coming out all the time. The main gig of this channel is the hunts. All the way from the first hunt in September of teal, all the way to the frozen hunts, late season geese in February. So you don't want to miss out. Tons of hunts coming your way. Also, we're going to be putting out the the tips and trick videos as well all season long, helping you guys, especially the new ones, even all the way to the veterans, helping you guys out with your waterfowl hunting endeavors. So, also, last thing, make sure to check out the podcast. We cover a lot of these same topics on the podcast with my co-host, Free Hunts, Freelance Duck Hunting on the Duck Gun Podcast. So check that out as well. All right, on to the topic at hand, talking about the essentials. So the first thing is, what do you wear when you go out to teal hunt? So if you guys don't remember from last year, you've never gone, maybe all you do is big duck hunt. Well, it is steaming hot in September. A lot of times it gets to about 8, 9 o'clock and it is super hot. So the first thing I always suggest is a super, super lightweight, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing is almost see-through. It's so lightweight, super lightweight, camo, long sleeve shirt. I don't go short sleeve, I know some people do, but long sleeve, super, super lightweight, and it's gonna help you out a ton in this hot weather, wearing camo as light as possible. Another thing some people have to have is gloves. Honestly, I don't need gloves a lot of the time. They are nice to have if you're pulling vegetation to make your blind. I've had buddies pulling on blades, tall, really strong green blades, trying to rip them out and ripping their hand open. You don't want to have that mess out there in the marsh and ending your hunt early. So gloves and a lightweight shirt. All right, so the next thing, a lot of people like to wear a face mask during season. One of the questions we ask on the podcast all the time, face mask or face paint. So if you're a face mask guy, it might be time to try a little face paint during teal season. It gets super hot, and if you can take off a layer anywhere and go with just a good old-fashioned face paint, you're going to be a lot more comfortable. So I always will suggest teal season, get rid of the face mask, go with your face paint. All right, going along with the heat and the weather during teal season, it is super hot and the bugs are still around. So you're gonna have to find some way to get the mosquitoes away from you, to ward them off. The best way I found is the Thermocell. It's awesome. This little pack, it's got fluid in it and a little little strip that burns at the top and scented, and it really does a good job of keeping the mosquitoes away. And even still using this, I always kind of double up and use the off. So honestly, this works better than off in my opinion. But you know, have both, have one, at least one. If you don't, you're going to be regretting it, because the mosquitoes are going to be eating you alive, and you don't need any distractions or any reason to, you know, cut your hunt off before you're ready to go. All right, the next thing to talk about is waders during teal season. Now I know everybody hunting late into the season, a lot of people still go with the what are those called? The neoprene waders. And the neoprene waders with 1,600 gram boots, I mean, you're going to be sweating up a storm. And I've been there, only having one pair of waders, and you have to have that warm waders for November, December, January, February. And you got to have something with those big, heavy boots, right? So during teal season, you really don't. So these are my fly fishing waders. They're super basic, breathable waders with a boot foot. It works great for teal season. You're not going to get too hot in these. I mean, honestly, you probably still will get too hot, but not near as much with those 1,600 gram boots and the neoprene waders altogether. It's just too hot. If you have breathable I mean, a lot of people are switching to breathable, right? So I would say breathable over neoprene any chance you get during the early teal season. Another thing you might forget, during the late season, it's not such a necessity to have water with you. Have water, have Gatorade for you. If you have a dog, make sure you have water for the dog. I mean, if they can drink it out of the bottle. I mean, obviously you got to pour it out for them. Let them get some of that water. It's going to be super hot for the dog. It's going to be super hot for you. So I'm definitely going to be rocking some Gatorade and rocking some water for the dog every time I'm out teal hunting. All right, and the last thing, it should go without saying, but it doesn't. There's plenty of times I've heard stories of people going out on the first day and forgetting stuff like license. So when you go out a teal season, your first hunt of the year, make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's so you don't have to pay for any mistakes you might make. So first thing first, get your federal waterfowl stamp. They're already selling them at the post office. I got mine in July. You can get them up to it. Don't wait till last minute. If you wait till last minute, you might be driving 2 counties over to find one at a post office. So the earlier the better. We just had John Devney on from Delta Waterfowl. He's the vice president of Delta Waterfowl, and one of the best ways you can help is buy 2. So if you got the extra money for conservation, buy an extra waterfowl stamp. Or, you never know when you have a buddy you want to invite that hasn't got theirs yet. And there you go. You'll be able to save them when the post office isn't open over the weekend. So along with that, make sure you buy the rest of your license online, and also make sure you fill out your HIP information because that's also required. So don't forget any of those. If you do, it's going to ruin your day. It might even ruin your season. All right, guys, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for joining me on the teal hunting series. Teal season is right around the corner, is right here. It's coming in hot. I'm ready, guys. I know you are too. Make sure you hit that sub button and stay tuned. We got some awesome videos coming your way. I'm Jordan from Ducks Gun Chronicles, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go.